What's going on, guys? On my way to Fitness First today. I'm not training at Yorkies today, and I'll also explain the title. Now, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but my squats have reached a plateau and then started declining. I can't hit the weights that I was before because I feel my hamstring niggling so much, and it's down to my glute medius not firing. So what I'm going to be doing is taking 2 weeks to just focus on form, focus on resetting my form. So I'm going to leave my ego at the door. Damn, I'm going to leave my ego at this gate. And I'm just going to make sure that my form is perfect before I start putting the weights up again. Alright, the main reason I'm training here is I was meant to train at Yorkies with P1 earlier. Running a clothing line is one of the hardest things I've ever done. Stressful manufacturers, but I'm not even going to bore you with that. Right now I'm going to be, basically everything I'm going to be doing is going to be kind of like rehab stuff. You know, just making sure that glutes are firing. I'm also going to unleash a little beast which I used previously and I didn't rate it at all. I'm feeling kind of dead right now, so I'm going to be having this pre-workout gel. So I've got my bands. I'm going to be putting them around my knees to make sure I'm pushing my knees out, making sure I'm activating the glute medius when I go down. Alright, so I'm not sure if you guys remember this little contraption. Yeah, Beast Technology. So the last time I'm going to put a little clip because I was pissed off with it because it just wasn't recording the speeds of my lifts accurately, and I could tell because of especially on my deadlift, the lifts were fast.
I am done.
So they obviously saw the video and they reached out to me and they were like, you know, look, I can see the inconsistencies there as well. Basically took me through a training of how to use it properly. I've been using it since then. It's actually a pretty decent bit of kit. So I'm going to be using it to help me rebuild my squat. What I'm aiming for with that is to, when I get to the bottom, really make sure that I'm pushing my knees out as I come up. So as I push my knees out, it will activate the glute medius and then fire up. So kind of warm-up's done. I'm going to go into a few working sets without the bands. But one of the things that they said not to use is Bluetooth headphones. So yeah, taking those off and I'm going to show you how this works now.
My name is Optimus Prime. We are autonomous robotic organisms from the planet Cybertron, but you can call us Autobots.
The other thing that you can do is sometimes you'll register reps that didn't actually happen. So you can just select it and delete repetition. 0.84 meters per second. That was good. This is your optimal training zone for this exercise today. I also recorded some of the stuff from yesterday's session, the chest and tricep session with Mr. P1. Yeah, so now that was good. This is your optimal training zone for this exercise today. Perfect. But yeah, I think I'm quite happy with the kit now, if I'm honest. And like, if you go into more info, it'll tell you like the theory behind the velocity-based training, speed ranges and what they mean and all that kind of stuff. So I have to take the L for the first video. Because yeah, I slated it. Alright, so I was just watching the footage back. I always do it between my sets to see what can be corrected instantly. I think I should be doing low bar squats. So the way that my body's set up, the way my bank account's set up now, the way my body's set up, it looks like I'm almost leaning forward. Not sure if that's because I'm not wearing my squat shoes or the weight's not as heavy, but just from the positioning, I feel like it should be low bar squats. I'm gonna try a few. Watch the footage back. I need to lift up my head a bit more. I don't know why my head's dipping down like a flipping pigeon or some shit. Oh, hey, that felt super comfortable. I'm gonna watch the footage right now. Alright, so the other thing I've been doing is a lot of shoulder mobility work. So like, you know, that broomstick or like one of these flexible pipes, just to make sure the flexibility in my shoulders is good. Because when the bar's on your back, you need to have good shoulder flexibility. That time I had my squat shoes on. I felt really good. Like I said, I left my ego at the gate.
That's all finished!
I'm just gonna keep it on this. I'll do some glute bridges and some hamstring curls to finish. Then that'll be it for this session, just to ease back in. Operation reset. It's going all right. Those sets, I could feel the glute medius firing like crazy. It was like, finish off with some hamstring curls, and I'm done. Alright, so to be honest, I think that was quite a successful session. Not the most interesting, but there's times where you just need to kind of just reset and just think, is stepping forward in this direction actually going to be beneficial for me? And my squat is, I managed to get past the 225 plateau, now I've hit the 240 plateau, and now it's just declining. So something definitely needed to change, and I think this is the change that needs to happen.